Hi, our team is DevDoor with group members Agnes, Angie, Simon, and Ben. Our product is a website and app where businesses can buy memberships so that they can post job listings for a community of job-seeking software developers. We want to be the middleman service for small businesses to look for top emerging developer talent. We offer basic, premium, and VIP plans. Our basic plan for $25 includes 3 job listings a month, limited recruiter data, and 5 free messages. Our premium plan for $50 includes 5 job listings a month, limited recruiter data, and 10 free messages. Our VIP plan for $100 includes unlimited job listings, recruiter data, and messages. We interviewed and pitched our idea to 4 different people. Most of them are excited about our idea and can think of areas to compete and expand to include certifications and compete with sites like LinkedIn. One of the interviewers thought that the industry was hard to break into and proposed the idea of expanding the platform to include developers overseas. Lastly, one of the interviewers would be interested if other businesses were using our platform.
As you can see, there's a clear interest in this service, and the size of this opportunity is massive. There are over 30.2 million small businesses in the U.S. and over 30,000 freelance software engineers in 2017. We can assume that number has gone up. Additionally, new CS grads are having a harder time finding employment in well-established companies, so turning to freelance work or a job with a startup has become a popular career move for young developers. We plan to make money through a tiered subscription service for small businesses seeking developers. The more expensive tiers allow for additional job listings per month and special candidate insights. So now let's get to numbers. If even 1/100% of small businesses in the US decided to buy our service at the lowest tier, that adds up to $75,500 a month in revenue. That sounds pretty good, but it'll sound even better once we consider the costs. All we need to pay for right now is the devdoor.info domain, which is only $20 a year, and then some advertising to promote our service, which we plan to do through Facebook, Instagram, or other social mediums, for which we don't plan to spend more than $500 a month. That leaves us looking at approximately $75,000 of profit every month, with only 0.01% of the market seized. If we were to scale that up to 1% of the market seized, then we would be looking at almost $1 million a month in profit.
Okay, so some takeaways that we found from doing research in our specific market was that freelance websites such as Upwork and Fiverr have done super well in the past years. Upwork has increased 635% in just the past year, and Fiverr has increased 927% in the past year, which are just crazy numbers for any industry. And these are 2 companies, 2 of the bigger ones that we would sort of be competing against, but our market would be a little bit different as we're just for small businesses and people looking for full-time jobs, not just completely freelance. And we would also be, from our knowledge, the first mainstream freelance company made exclusively for engineering talent. So for full-time jobs, short-time positions, whatever the company wants to post, for specifically small businesses and engineering software development, we would be the first one. And small business owners see the tremendous upside in a middleman such as us that can find them talent instead of them having to go and search out, and it just appears on their interface for them. All right, and some takeaways is working as a team. Before taking this class, really none of us really connected entrepreneurship with business-to-business opportunities. It was always consumer to business. What can we give to a consumer for them to buy, whether it be shirts, a product? But really something that we took away from this was that the business-to-business world is huge, and more entrepreneurs should just be looking to solve a problem and not create a whole new idea. And being able to communicate effectively and coordinate schedules with each other over group texting and email, group messages, especially during the pandemic, different time zones possibly, but we were able to connect and meet at least once a week and work on this project. And we gained a better understanding about the market for job postings and freelance work and places like LinkedIn and Indeed and what they fail to do and how they fail to help small businesses out.
As with all businesses, DevDoor comes with both positive and negative aspects. One positive is that it has a massive potential for growth. If we maintain our costs and seize 1% of the available market as opposed to the 0.01% that we calculated before, our profit would be at least $7 million a month as opposed to the $74,998 a month. This gives us a huge potential of growth. Another positive is that with the clear benefits that both the employers and prospective employees face, it isn't hard to imagine people paying a reasonable price for this service. Especially in the case of smaller tech companies, they may not have the exposure or size to receive a competitive applicant pool. DevDoor will be an attractive option for them to make sure they have access to top employees with the skills that they need, like larger companies who are their competitors. Some negatives that come with DevDoor are the setbacks that many startups face. DevDoor would be entering a very competitive market of job posting sites, including sites like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and Indeed, who already have reputable companies as employers and devoted customers. It will be difficult to gain new customers for a new site like DevDoor. While DevDoor also has a large potential for growth, we learned that not a lot of smaller tech companies are even able to afford software developers, especially in the US. So, overall, DevDoor presents us with a great potential business opportunity because of its low cost, the market need, and the massive upside potential that comes with it. But before it is launched, we will need to do more in-depth market research to determine that enough small tech companies will invest in hiring software developers to make the business worthwhile, even if it's not just in the US, but globally. As for the team, developing this business would involve a major time commitment, which is not possible for us as we focus on our academics at this point in our lives. Thank you for your time.